Hello everyone! Today we're going to be starting a new unit over chapter 4, and this one's going to be all about transformation. So we're going to be looking at how shapes can change based on whether we are translating it, or reflecting it, rotating it, making it bigger or smaller. We're going to be looking at all of that for this unit. So for this first day, we're going to be talking about translations. But first, we're just going to go over some vocabulary for our transformation. So a transformation, that is a function that moves or changes a figure in some way to produce a new figure called an image. And an image is the new figure created by a transformation. Where the pre-image is the original figure. So over here, there's an example. I have my pre-image, this is my original figure, and then I transformed it by translating it down over here. And now this is my new image. So the pre-image is my original. The image is what I get after I transform it. And you may notice for these, when my pre-image, I just have letters. But for my image, I'm going to use something called prime notation. Basically, that is that or apostrophe that shows up. And so here, my new image is triangle I apostrophe R prime, and we call these prime. T prime. So I'll say I prime, R prime, T prime. So we use that notation when we are creating that image, that prime notation. And so for today, we're just going to be focusing on translations. Another way you may see this called is slide. And this is a transformation where all points of a figure are moved the same distance in the same direction. And so again, anytime you transform a figure, you write the new coordinates in prime notation. So like here in this image, I had my original point P, and I changed it to P prime, Q, I translate the figure, and now it becomes Q prime. And this just allows us to know what the original point was when we have that prime. So I know that P prime, I got that from P over here. And Q prime, I got that from Q. And so here, this translation, I see that my x coordinate was added by A, and my y coordinate was added by B. And then same thing with this Q. And so you'll notice with these translations, my shape stays the same. It's still the same length here, it's just moving where it's at in the coordinate plane. And so we have some translation coordinate rules for these. A horizontal translation, I am only adding a number to the x coordinate. And so like here I had my original point, my pre-image pxy, and then my image p prime x plus ay. For a vertical translation, I only add or subtract a number from the y coordinate. So my x coordinate stays the same, but my y is added or subtracted. And then a general translation will add numbers to both the x and the y coordinate. Okay, that's it for this video. You can go ahead and move on to the next one where we will talk about writing a translation rule.